Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. It's Dotson with a catch out right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. First carry now for Kyron Williams. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Man in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down. And they get to him again. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like another W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. All set now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. It's a foot race. 30 at the 20. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
19.
It's Barkley again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down?
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have second down behind the sticks. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
In the air here. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Yes, 5 yards.
They'll air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Steelers and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. Jaden Higgins. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. All lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession.
Bronco switch.
Williams to start the drive. They're cobbled together a yard there. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. to throw. Here's Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Now about 29 yards on first down. And a fresh set of downs on its way. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. The Steelers double their lead to 14. Kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defense.
And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag going down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great set? We've slated downs to approach here from the 40.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's second down.
Second down pass play coming. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play, and that's going to bring them to third down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Escapes the pocket. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll send out the punting unit. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest.
Here we go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 31.
To the air, Sanders. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Third and short here, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense.
9 yards. And a steal.
On first down, here's Sanders. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They're looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Chargers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of...
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Steelers and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, on the play. They'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. There's another carry for Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
Third and 2.
Let's go. 68, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here he is on third and short. Escapes the pocket. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air on first down. Sanders. That one connects. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And I'm sure they're trying to bring out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Straight ahead with Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice fun for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, John?
Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Here we go, here we go. Control 80.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Let's go.
Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Hits him on the out route. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49.
It's a gain of 22.
come up on 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 22.
To Williams from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
I'll throw it. This one's caught. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. It's crossing route thrown that quickly. It tells me these two are on the same page.
Their punter making his way out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory.
Got it.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep running away with this. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle.
Back to throw. To the left side, and wheeled in by Kittle. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chargers.
Driving back to throw. Makes the catch. Still avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
And the Chargers, first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And Steel Curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Come on. Hey. Back to all 80.
Look to throw. Diving. It looks close. They say he caught it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line. Diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets in the immediate future.
19-18.
From the gun on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Piniero's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Tight end in motion left. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw here. It's caught by Williams. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 27-yard gain.
Piniero's kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Chargers 10.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
The Steelers and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
He's going to run again here with Kronsky Merritt. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
That's good for a Steelers.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another.
Running once again with Kronsky Merritt. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Kronsky Merritt gets it from the gun. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That finds Hunter downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Well, Brock, the fans are right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.